He is convinced and created with a vision to redefine the fashion industry. He is also the CEO of Kai's Divo. Have I pronounced it right? Yes, I've got it. Kai's Divo's fashion collection, which is the biggest celebrity stylist fashion house we have in this country. And he's also one of the lucky few Ugandans fashion designers to ever grace the biggest West African runway. He's here with me here, and he's ready to share with me his experiences and share with me his lifetime achievements. All right, now, last week we had an opportunity to prepare the tandoori chicken pizza with my great man Sika, who had a great time preparing it. He made it in style and is ready to present it over to my guest, and I hope you like it. So I'll have Sika come over. Come, don't be shy. Come, bring it on. I mean, we sweated for this pizza, man.
That's true. Yeah.
It looks yummy.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Okay, so we are going to eat some of this, Mr. Kaijuka. I hope you enjoy.
This looks good.
Even bought some serviettes here.
Yeah. Enjoy, guys.
Thank you very much, Sika. All right, let's take a bite. Whew. Let me put the microphone down. You know, when it comes to food, mtabuka.
Yeah.
What do you think?
It's really tasty.
Tandoori chicken pizza. It's a fusion between the East and the West.
Wow.
He told me there is an influence of some Indians and some American. You like it?
Very much.
All right, now. Tell me something. The spark, that desire, the urge to work in the fashion business, where did it come from?
You know, I have always loved fashion. My dad was a fashionable person. He was very stylish. So I think I got that from him. So from my childhood, I've always loved fashion. Like I would design my mom, my sisters. Yeah, so I've always been a fashion person. Even when I was in school, everyone knows that I loved fashion.
Okay. So you carried on that?
Yeah.
How easy was it transiting into that business, like diving into that business? Because definitely you've been in this business for like 2-3 years?
Yeah, it's been 3 years. But you know, as much as I loved it, it's not something I thought I would do, because you know, Ugandan parents, they want you to go to school and study these other courses, maybe be a doctor or be an engineer or something.
You started business admin?
Yes, I did. I studied human resource management at MOOBS. Yeah, I did a degree there, and actually started work. I was working at GIZ. It's a German company. Yeah, I worked there for about 2 years. Then one day I decided to quit my job.
What?
Yeah.
A white collar job?
Yes.
And then what happened? How was your parents' reaction?
Actually, the person I feared most to tell was my mom, because I knew if I had told her I was quitting my good job, because I had a very good job which was well paying, maybe she would discourage me. But the first thing she told me was, if this is what you want to do, go do it, because I'm not going to stop you. You're an old man now. You can make your own decisions. Yeah, and she was very supportive. She has always been supportive. So, yeah, when my mom approved, I was like, what the hell am I doing here? You know? So I quit my job, and actually didn't know what I was going to do. I knew I wanted to do fashion, but I didn't know how to go into the whole industry. I didn't know anyone. I didn't know. There was no one to guide me. So, but all I knew is that I wanted to do fashion. So, when I quit my job, the first thing I did was what came in my mind is to travel to Asia, that's China, and buy clothes and come and sell them. That's
as easy as that.
As easy as that. Buy and sell. So, I made my first trip to China. I brought a bunch of clothes.
Where did you even get the capital? Like
I had made some good money at my former workplace. I had some savings. So and then
when you told them I'm quitting, guys, they gave you your paycheck.
Yes, then you know, actually the month had not even ended, so they didn't pay me that month. So I just left. I had some savings, and like I told you, my mom was very supportive. She gave me some little capital also.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's how I started. I brought clothes. I started selling them to my friends. I didn't even open like a shop or something. I would bring them, put them in a store, and start selling them to my friends, the people I knew, and if I knew it, others were telling others like that. So that's how I started.
And look at him 2 years down the road. And Kai's Divo collection has scooped every single one on every platform, from the Swahili Fashion Week to the Nigerian Men's Fashion Week. Hey, brands, this guy has monopolized it all. But I like it. I like it. So that courage, that tenacity, you know, because the desire is there, but that courage and that tenacity that kept you going, and then even got you on a plane almost 1,000 miles away from Uganda just to go and get clothes. Where did it even come from?
I think it's just a passion.
You're so daring.
You know, it's a passion, because the whole time when I was at my job, I kept on thinking, what am I doing here? Like, my passion is fashion. I am not happy, you know. I was not happy. I didn't feel like I was fulfilled. So, but you know, in life you have to take risks. Everything you do, you have to take risks. So I said, I'm going to take this risk and quit my job and go do what I love, you know. And that's how I started. It's all about the passion. It will give you all the courage. Like, if you're passionate about something, go for it. Like, it will give you that. Like, once you start doing it, you get the courage. You get the energy to do it. As long as it's something you love.
So how has styling your clients evolved from the right time you started? How has it evolved?
It has really evolved, because remember, like I told you, I started with just buying clothes, and I come and sell them to ordinary people. And before I knew it, I was dressing models for their photo shoots and all those things.
So that one would certify you to be a designer then?
And no, you know, styling, like I had already told you, is totally different from designing.
How?
Though they are
interrelated,
but it's so totally different. Like I told you, like, styling is you putting up something, and you make someone look good with just, you could go to a design and get an outfit and come and I give it to you and maybe accessorize
your creativity,
your mind. I'll know what kind of shoes to put on, I'll know what kind of belt you should put on, I'll know, you know, that kind. So I put up that whole look, the final look. But for a designer, you sit down and create something, draw something, and put it on paper, and then from paper to fabric to the actual design, to tailoring, to finishing the whole outfit. So that's a designer. But for a stylist, you don't have to do that. Though you may end up doing it, but you don't have to do that. You could just go to a shop and buy an outfit and maybe change something on it, or style it with maybe a belt, or different things. That's what styling is all about. It's just you picking a few pieces and putting them together. But for a designer, you will go down to drawing board and draw something. Find the fabric. What's the right fabric to use? What the skin color of the person you're designing. Like, you go down and look at all that.
So after you quit your job, and then you told your mom.
Yes.
And then your mom supported you.
Yes.
Did you as well go to school to get a little bit of knowledge about that, or you
it's very surprising that I didn't go to school.
Get out of here.
Yes, for sure. Because, like I told you, I've always been this person who loved fashion. Like, I used to make my mom's dresses, my sister's dresses. So, and we used to have a sewing machine at my home. My mom has always had a sewing machine. Even when you go to my home, you find a sewing machine. So I'd go there and fidget and what. I knew exactly, like, knew the basics of, like, making an outfit.
Maybe your mom had something to do about it.
Maybe she did, but she does not she does not admit, because she's like, no, not really. Okay, she loves fashion, but but she has always been like, she has always had like a sewing machine at home. I don't know why, but because she's not a tailor, but she's always had one. Maybe she had an instinct that maybe I would go into fashion or something.
All of these awards that you go on scooping, what do they mean to you when
you
reflect back?
They really, really mean a lot, because at the end of it all, when you appreciated in your country and even outside your country. Like, it really means a lot. It gives you courage. It gives you that energy to keep going. You know, yeah, they really, really mean a lot.
I'm sure you've even ran out of appreciation speeches because each and every second you have to come up with one.
I need more.
I like it because you've stayed humble. That's one thing for sure. Somebody calls you like, you know what, Abbas, let's appear on an interview and speak about this and this. You're like, you concur, you pick on to that moment and then you go on. And that's a great thing because at the end of the day, what I think is that people tend to forget where they've come from. You know, the support system, the people that have been there for them. And you're doing a great job. I think you'll be glorified and you go steps or you go further with your career. And so are you planning to do this for a lifetime?
Yes, of course. This is what I love.
It's like not something that you just be there
temporarily. No, this is something I love. Like, I'm ready to do this until the end. Yeah, I'm even hoping if one day yes,
past 50 when you're doing that?
Yes, of course. I want to do this till I'm out of here.
Who are some of your inspirations? Let's go abroad.
Abroad. I love one of my best designers. There are very many. Tom Ford. I love, yeah. I love his brand. Then I also love Alisob. He makes gorgeous dresses.
Tommy Hilfiger is also good.
Yeah, Tommy Hilfiger is very good, yeah. But my best is Tom Ford and Alisob.
This is going to sound like a weird question, but have you had a chance to interact with these people?
Oh my God, no. But the day happens, I don't know if I'll even survive.
That's why I think it's
yeah,
good to be like that.
But I keep following them up. If you go to like my Instagram, you'll find like, I don't know how many, I think I've liked like every picture of Alisob and Tom Ford and oh my God, like all these other designers, Dolce & Gabbana and all those, Armani, and I really like follow them. And
let me tell you one thing you're missing. You're all suited up well. Yes. Your cap is in check, everything, the blazer. But you're missing the taste of that pizza, brother. So let's take a commercial break. We are going to take a commercial break and then we start covering and look into the multitude of celebrities this gentleman has fashioned or styled. You know, when I speak about celebrities, you might think I'm just talking about few people, but I'm talking about almost hundreds of people that he has dressed. This is Chilling and welcome to the best of the good life. I'm Drago and we shall return back shortly with Chilling. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere or don't move a muscle. Don't. Good evening once again, chillers. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our fitness test. Me, I'm Drago, all right? And I'm getting my body goals and I want to get my body goals with you guys at home, all right? If you're at the gym or if you're at home and you're well enough to get some equipment in your home, then you can work out with me, all right? So now today we are going to still do squats, but now this time we're going to put on some weights. Thank you very much for staying glued on your number one show that's Chilling on UBC TV, the best in the business. Now, he has not only perfected his craft, but he has used his influence, you know, to support other young fashionistas or, you know, people who are looking forward to doing this business. Now, Kaijuka, you know his name, Kaijuka. I have to say it a million times because it's interesting. Kaijuka Abbas is a young entrepreneur. He's a fashion stylist, celebrity fashion stylist, and now he's a fashion designer that is doing wonders, and he's still here with me. He has been telling me, you know, about his journey, where his passion originated from, and I'm really fascinated, and I hope you get inspired. Now, our number one motive of this show is to get faces and people that tell raw stories, you know, people that tell stories that you look up to when you want to get uplifted or even you want to venture into a certain business. And Kaijuka is still here telling me more stories and I'm enjoying. So share with me some of your projects and celebrities that have outstood for you, that you've worked in your career. What are some of those highlights?
Shiba. I've worked with Shiba. Yeah, this video has one corner. Mamio. And many other videos of hers and stage performances.
Do you love working with Shiba?
Yeah, she's actually my friend. She's a very, very great person. I love her. She's selfless and she's a real person.
Yeah, they told me she has this presence when you're around her that you feel free.
Yeah, she's so free. She's a very good person. She's free. She's like she's normal. She's a normal person. She's not this person who gives you this feeling of like, yeah, I'm the one, don't talk to me. Like she's a friendly person. She's one person you'd meet that same day and love and want to be her friend. Yeah.
Okay, which other projects have you worked on? Really
I've worked with Winnie Nwagi. Some of her videos, like from way back.
There's one I saw of Rema and
Waiki Bender, yes, that one.
Yeah. Whistle. The song is called Whistle. That was very nice.
Yeah,
nice display of work. So assumingly these people would be naked if they weren't in your clothes in that videos. Because it's like if you don't go to Abbas to Kai's Divo collection, where will you get clothes for your video?
we of course it's an industry, there's competition, there are other stylists.
I know, but they are not as great as you are. I mean the ton of collection you have. And is it only established people that you enjoy working with? You only work with established people who are celebrities, already in the limelight?
Everyone actually. People think if you're working with celebrities, you don't work with other people. I actually work with other people. Most of my clients are normal people, Just that the celebrity bit is that it gives you that platform where everyone can know what you're doing and all those things. But I work with normal people who are not celebrities.
What does it, for a young man, he would want to know, what does it take to manage a thriving fashion house?
Oh my God, it takes a lot. It takes a lot. Because you see, it's not only about you designing clothes. There's marketing, there's distribution, there's a lot that goes in. It's a whole business, So it's a lot. You have to have like a bunch of workers who's doing your marketing, you have to have tailors, you have to have it's a whole big thing. I can't manage it myself, so I have to have other people who are helping me.
You have marketing is a very important tool when it comes to this business, and you have frequently used social media as your main marketing strategy. Do you think you've benefited much?
A lot, because like people see all these things on social media and they come to you, like especially for celebrities, because most of these celebrities, when you dress them, they usually like mention you. So that's how, because for them they have a big following. So someone like Shiba who has a very big following, so if you dress her and she posts you on her page, so all these other people following her are gonna come to you if they need something. So it's really social media has done a lot for my marketing.
So if you could go back and you tell yourself one thing, what would you change about your life now?
If I'm to go back, I think I wouldn't have gone to school to study human resource management, then go to, I think I would have studied.
The 3 years you spent at Kampala.
They are important because I learned a lot of things now, like business, because at the end of it, I'm doing business, so I need the business perspective in my everyday work. But if I would go back, I'd have gone to fashion school like immediately after my secondary school.
And how can anybody get in touch with your work?
I think you can find me on social media, Facebook, Kai's Divo Collection, or Kaijuka Abbas, my personal account. Then Instagram, still Kai's Divo Collection. Twitter, Kai's Divo Collection. It's Kai with an apostrophe S, then Divo, Divo, then Collection.
What a show, what a guest. Such an inspiring young man. At such a tender age, he has managed to manage his own brand and franchise. And I want to salute you, man. Thank you for keeping your head up, and thank you for working hard. Listen, the sky's the limit, and I want you to keep on grinding. Because now you've put it on another level. Now he's representing our flag. He's raising our flag, like Eddie Kenzo. You guys know Eddie Kenzo as the only flag bearer, but we also have him when it comes to regards to fashion. Thank you very much for honoring my invitation, and I hope we had an amazing time. From the kitchen last week to eating our pizza.
It was lovely, and this pizza is everything. I can't wait to get off.
And finish your slides. So would you come next time if I invited you?
Definitely. I'll come running.
All right. Thank you for being a very fantastic audience. I would love to thank my people who are always in the field. I would love to thank Jones. I would love to thank Lawrence, Isaac, and why not Tony? I also want to salute our managing director, that's Agaba Winston, plus our manager, Madame Sophie. Thank you very much. And the rest of the team, the ones that we work with. This is 2019. Set up goals. Achieve them. Run after them. Don't give up. I haven't given up. Especially on my pizza. We had a very fantastic pizza night here. This has been BMK Cafe with a nice and soothing location. BMK Cafe is found on BMK House. You can come here and have fun, have a nice pizza. They have all kinds of pizza. Yeah, what else should I say? Apart from saying I want to salute you and a happy 2019. May this year bring just be fruitful. May this year bring the best for you guys. And as always, I'm Drago. So follow me on Instagram. That's Drago Abra with an E. Also go on Twitter. Follow me. The same usernames. And also follow our show, Chilling UBC TV, on all social medias. That's Twitter, Facebook, and then YouTube. Because we always upload our YouTubes. We always upload our interviews after they air. So until next time, from me, Abbas, and the team, and BMK House, thank you very much. Catch you next time. Bye. Good evening once again, chillers. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our fitness test. I'm Drago, all right? And I'm getting my body goals, and I want to get my body goals with you guys at home, all right? If you're at the gym or if you're at home and you're well enough to get some equipment in your home, then you can work out with me, all right? So now today we are going to still do squats, but now this time we're going to put on some weights, all right? And now some of the weights, remember our gym right here, our beloved gym doesn't have any barbell, so we're going to start with the little dumbbells, all right? For beginners, we start with these babies right here. Let's say you start with 10 kgs or even 5. It could even be 2, all right? This is how it's going to happen. We're doing squats. So now a big boy like me, it would be so undeserving for me to start with these babies right here. I was just showing you. Now for a big boy like me with big guns, I go for bigger weight. So let me say this is 40 kgs or 35. All right, we're going to do the same thing. So we're going to move on to still another leg workout, and these are the lunges. They're quite simple. I'm going to first try them without weight. You see the movement, and then after I get some weights involved. Now this has been the squats. Now next week we're going to do also another leg workout, and this time I'm sure we're getting either one of the machines or I'm showing you a different workout. So until next week, I'll meet you again, same time, same space. Subscribe onto our YouTube channel and get some of the workout tips.